step you need to do to date a girl in 2020 is there's one thing I want to talk to you guys about, and it's really important. It might be like the definition of importance, okay? Throughout the stream, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to date in 2020, okay? Because it's really important. Like, the game of dating has changed up like throughout the years, so I'm gonna make sure that you guys have all needs possible to date a woman in 2020, to find a girlfriend, okay? And I'm gonna start off pretty simple, really easy. First step, okay? The first step you need to do to date a girl in 2020 is don't buy her OnlyFans, okay? Okay, don't buy her OnlyFans. I'm laughing now, but I'm being really serious here. Do not buy her OnlyFans. If she has an OnlyFans, if she is a woman, obviously she has an OnlyFans. That sounded weird. That sounded like came off wrong, but you know what I mean. Like, obviously she's gonna have she has ideas of getting an OnlyFans. What you want to do is don't buy it. Why? You may think buying it like makes her think that you like her, right? Oh, this guy likes me, he already spends money on me. No, all it does is make you look like a simp, and in dating, that's the last thing you ever want to see. It's like a simp. Don't be a simp. That's really what this step boils down to, is that you don't want to give your power away. When I do chat, is that you don't want to give power away to the woman, okay? That's like the general gist of step number one. Don't give the power too fast. Like, you can do a little here and there, but don't be too fast for giving away the power. That's just step number one on how to date in 2020. Step two, whatever, is you want to find out how to talk to women, right? A lot of people will tell you that you have to go to bars, you'd have to go to like clubs. Nah, in 2020, that kind of stuff is irrelevant. Nowadays, what you really need to do is go on Tinder, Bumble, Meet Me, Humble, I don't know, whatever other dating apps there are, and just talk to a woman on every single one of them, okay? Even if you're talking to the same girl on 3 different apps, do it, okay? That's like step number 2, because what you kind of want to do here, like the gist of this part, is that you just want to throw the biggest net that you can. All right, that's like the biggest point. You don't want to cast you know, when a fisherman goes out to fish, they're trying to get a shit ton of fish, right? That's kind of how you want to do. You want to plant seeds everywhere you can. That is my advice for step number 2. 3, rule 3, boys. Rule 3.
Rule 3, everybody.
Rule 3. I'm gonna teach you that. So we already established keeping power in the relationship. Now we established finding a way to talk to the woman. So
can you refresh on what rule 1 was?
Rule 1 was don't buy her OnlyFans. You want to keep power before like even talking to her. You don't want to lose any power at all. That's rule 1. Rule 3. Rule 3. Part 3. You've talked to her, you found a way to talk to her, maybe you found the girl, and now you need to now you got to find a way to actually have a conversation with her, right? That's like the next step. So my best solution is just typing something simple, you know, hey, you're very attractive, would you like to talk? Or, you know, maybe you see that she has some interest in her profile. Maybe she likes the same anime as you, right? You want to definitely make sure that you say something that pops her eye, okay? Now you want to wait. You don't want to be that guy who, like, after texting her, first off, you don't want to send a picture of your dick. That's like the first big thing. If you want to be arrested, that's probably what you want to do. But here, when you meet the girl, you want to make sure that you can talk to her, something that she likes. Maybe she likes anime. You talk to her about anime. You say, hey, what's your favorite anime? And she says, oh, my favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z. And then you say, okay, I'll talk to you never. So you make sure that, but and then after that, you want to make sure that, like, even if she doesn't respond to you, that you're still calm and collected, right? Like there's nothing more turn offish by a guy who responds like 100 times to a girl. Just accept it, right? And hey, you already casted that white net, so if the girl doesn't respond, it's probably because she thinks you're ugly. So you know, you already casted that white net to go talk to like 10 different girls, right? Thing. What's the wait? What am I on? 7, 8. Step 6.
5.
Step 5. Whatever. Okay. Now you have. Okay, so now you went on the best date. Okay.
Hello, viewer.
Now what you want to do? Okay. After you went on the best date ever, now what you really want to do is ignore her. It's really weird, but ignore her. Ignore her for 2 months. Exactly 2 months. Don't go 2 months in 1 day. Don't go 2 months in 2 days. Don't go 3 months. 2 months gives it enough time, because what you want to do is you want to let it marinate. You want the relationship to get a little to get a little age on it. You know, you don't drink a wine that's made out the next day, right? You wait a year for the wine, maybe 5 years, right? It's nice aged wine. So you want your relationship to be aged already. What ends up happening when you ignore your girl for 2 months is that they start missing you, right? They start thinking, you see, that Bravo kid, man, he came into my life, swept me off my feet, and then disappeared. Like, you're so mysterious. But and that's what you want to do. Now, I'm going to do step 7 or step 6 or whatever step I'm on. What you want to do after those 2 months is you want to text her back at an odd time. Don't do it at 3 p.m. Do it maybe 12, like midnight, you know. But you don't want to text back and be like, hey, I'm sorry. You want to say, hey, you, how are you? And if they say like, oh, what the heck, like, you ignored me, like, what's going on, you want to blame it on the slightest problem, but enlarge it. Say, you know what, it's been really hard, work has been killing me, you know, I come home and I just knock out, I just haven't had the time, you know, like, my radio station changed host, so like I really can't think straight right now. So you want to say something like that, because what you want to do is that you want her to be on her toes. You want her to be, she doesn't know, you're an enigma, she doesn't know what you're planning, she doesn't know you, she can't think what your next step is, because that's what you want. You never want the woman to know your next step. You want to be 8 steps behind her. All right, that's how much you don't want to know her. You don't want her to know your steps. Okay, that's step 6 or 8 or whatever you want to do. Is it's really important. So you shut up. So you've talked to her, you came back to her life, and she's accepted you, right? You only get to this part if she accepts you. If she says, hell no, get away from me, then you move on to the next girl. You just keep repeating this until like the next girl you meet, you get further and further. So now you've done this, right? You've met up with her again, you said hello, whatever. Now you want to ask her, hey, do you want to chill again? Now this makes the whole idea of like a second date come into her head, but there's a twist, a little twisty twist. You don't want to take her to a better date than you took her to the first one. You want to take her to an even worse date. You want to take her back to your house. Okay, so when you go back to her house, you now put the thought of her head that she's special, right? To you it doesn't seem special, but to her, wow, I'm at his house, wow, this is his couch, wow, like all that kind of stuff, right? So that is the next step. Put her in your house, maybe buy some Domino's pizza, or you know what, if you really want to be special, buy some like Chinese food. Oh wait, coronavirus, never mind. Buy some Domino's pizza. Step number 8. Now what now you got her in your house, you know, you made her feel special. Now here comes the special part, the real part, what you guys all been asking for, what you guys really are here watching this video for. You go up to her and you say, hey, would you like to suck my dick? That's what you say. That's all you say. You say, so you say, if she says, "Whoa, ew, get away from me," and she leaves your house, then you go up to the next girl and you tell one girl,
It could be.
says yes. Now with that girl, I don't know who you are. Either you last a minute or you last 10 minutes, but you take that girl to Pound Town. Okay, that is what rule 8 is. Step 8 is Pound Town. All right, there's no moral here. There's nothing. You just take her to Pound Town, and that's when rule number 9 comes. When you finish up, you look her dead in the eyes. All right, everything all over her face. You look her dead in the eyes and you say, "Baby, get the fuck out of my house."